Denver Radio Club. Welcome to the Denver Radio Club Net, being held on repeater W0TX. This is a meeting held on air every Sunday evening at about 8:30 p.m. Good evening. My name is Jim. My call sign is Kilo Zero, Tango Oscar Romeo. I'll be your net control station, transmitting from Littleton, Colorado. If there is any emergency or priority traffic during this net, say break at any pause, and the net will be suspended until the emergency or priority traffic is completed. This net is for Denver Radio Club members and all interested radio amateurs. We're here to share information concerning any ham-related activities. Regular meetings at the Denver Radio Club are held on the third Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. And again, with the COVID-19 restrictions, we have virtual meetings and we use Google Meets. If you would like to join us, you can get that website address off of our club internet site, which is www.W0TX.org, or if you're on our email list, you'll get that notice on email. Our next meeting will be on June the 16th, and the Elmer session is held at 6 p.m. just prior to our monthly meeting. This session addresses any amateur radio questions that you might have. So whether you're new to amateur radio or interested in some new application of amateur radio, this is a session where you can get help. Also, every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., except the third Wednesday when a monthly meeting is held, there's a learning net held on 145.490 megahertz and 448.625 megahertz. This is another area where you can find answers for your amateur radio-related questions. As a Joint Interest Club, we provide emergency communication for the Salvation Army, City of Wheat Ridge Police Department, City of Lakewood Police Department, West Metro Fire District, and St. Anthony's West Hospital. We're always looking for members who would like to participate in this support. Please contact our club president if you'd like to help. Our current president is Jerry Billhauer, W0GV. Jerry's telephone number is 303-467-0223. The Denver Radio Club website address is www.W0TX.org. Again, Jerry's telephone number is 303-467-0223. The Denver Radio Club also participates in the ARRL Volunteer Examiner Program. But again, with the COVID-19 restrictions, we don't have VE testing as often as we did. We have to have a large enough area so we can get separation from those taking tests. Hopefully that will change here in the near future, but it has not yet. So if you're looking to take a test, you can listen to this net. We usually put out any information as far as upcoming testing, and also monitor our website. And other clubs call in, or some of the hams here in this club call in the testing sessions for other clubs as well, so stay tuned. If you have other questions, you can contact our VE team lead, Tom Kaszowski, KC2CAG, and his phone number is 720-284-1911.
W0TX repeater.
This is the Denver Radio Club Net, W0TX, and this is K0TOR serving as net control. Are there any special announcements or bulletins for this net this evening? If so, please call now. Before regular check-ins, I'd like to invite any visiting radio amateurs to check into the Denver Radio Club net this evening. During this net, we disable the requirement for the 100 Hz PO repeater access tone, so you can use either 145.490 megahertz with a minus 600 kilohertz offset, or 448.625 megahertz with a minus 5 megahertz offset. Are they visiting radio amateurs who would like to check into the Denver Radio Club net tonight? If so, please call now. Next, I'd like to welcome and invite any newly licensed or recently upgraded radio amateurs to check in. Please call now. I'll now take regular check-ins in groups. Please let me know if you have traffic when you check in, and I'll get back to you. First, radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters A through E, Alpha through Echo. Please call now.
Kilo 10, Delta Papa Romeo, call Aurora.
N0 ETV, Lance, Aurora, no traffic.
November 0 Delta Bravo Sierra, N0 DBS.
Kilo Sierra, 0 Echo, Alex in Denver.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Alpha Foxtrot Quebec, Troy in Denver.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Charlie Uniform Charlie, Andrew Highlands Ranch, no traffic.
Alpha Alpha 0, Delta Hotel, Dave in Middleton, no traffic.
WD0 CIV, WD0 CIV, Charles in Denver, no traffic.
Whiskey Delta 6, Delta Oscar Kilo, Rich in Arvada, no traffic. Good evening.
Kilo Alpha 5 Delta Kilo Sierra, Ken in Arvada.
Net Control would like to acknowledge and welcome following check-ins. K0 DPR Paul, N0 ETV Lance, N0 DBS Don, N5 CMK Greg, KF0E Alex, KF0 AFQ Troy, KF0 CUC. Sorry, but I could not understand the name. Could you come back with the name there, please?
0 CUC, Andrew in Highlands Ranch.
KF0 CUC, Andrew, thank you very much. Next I had A0DH Dave, WD0CIV Charles, WD6 DOK Rich, KA5 DKS Ken, and K1 DBC Daron. Make a second call for radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters A through E, Alpha through Echo. Please call now.
KC0CZ, Bob in Thornton.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Bravo Hotel Romeo, Rye, Westminster, no traffic.
And Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-ins. KC0CZ Bob, KF0PHR Brian, and we'll move on down the alphabet. Radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters F through J, Foxtrot through Juliet. Please call now.
W0TV, Jerry, Westminster.
Kilo 6 Hotel, Juliet Victor, Tom,
Tango Golf.
at a no traffic.
Alpha 0 Juliet Kilo, AA 0 JK, Fred in Arvada, good evening, no traffic.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-ins. W0GV Jerry, K6HJV Tom. I had a double in there I could hear, but I wasn't able to pull it out. If you called at that same time, could you come back again, please?
That must have been me, November 0 Golf Tango Golf, Kurt in Denver.
Very good. November 0 GTG Kurt and AA 0 JK Fred. Make a second call for radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters F through J, Foxtrot through Juliet. Please call now.
This is KT5JA, Kilo Tango 5, Juliet Alpha, Jason and Thornton, no traffic.
And Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-in. KT5JA Jason. We'll move on down that alphabet, and radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters K through O, Kilo through Oscar. Please call now.
W.
Kilo 0 Lima, Papa Romeo, Lanier and Inglewood.
Whiskey 0 Lima Foxtrot, Orland and Golden, no traffic, over. Kilo Echo 0 Oscar Sierra India, Tom Highlands Ranch, no traffic.
Kilo 0 Mike, Kilo Hotel, Keith in Thornton, no traffic.
Kilo 0 Lima Alpha India, K0 LAI, Larry in Lakewood.
Kilo 0 Kilo Papa Sierra, K0 KPS, Kevin Lakewood.
WG0N, Dave in Lakewood.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-ins. K0 LPR Lanier, WW0 LF Orland, KE0 OSI Tom, K0 MKH Keith, K0 LAI Larry, K0KPS Kevin, and WG0N Dave. Make one more call for radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters K through O, Kilo through Oscar. Please call now.
Kilo 0, Kilo Uniform, Frank in Thornton.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-in. K0KKU Frank. Move on down the alphabet, and radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters P through T, Papa through Tango. Please call now.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Sierra Hotel Romeo, Stanton, Denver, no traffic.
Kilo Echo 0, Romeo Victor Zulu, John in Lakewood, no traffic.
And Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-ins. WB2SHR Stan and KE0RVZ John. Make a second call for radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters P through T, Papa through Tango. Please call now.
November 0, Tango Romeo Papa, Jim in Lakewood. Good evening.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-in. N0TRP Jim. Move on down the alphabet, and radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters U through Z, uniform through Zulu. Please call now.
KF0UV, Marshall in Glendale.
AC0VC, Bill. November 0, X-Ray Romeo X-Ray, Mark in Arvada.
Kilo 0, Yankee Echo Sierra, Ken in Broomfield, no traffic.
Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey Mike Oscar, Stephen Aurora.
Kilo Echo 0, Yankee Kilo Victor, Bill in Lakewood.
Net Control would like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-ins. KF0UV Marshall, AC0BC Bill, N0XRX Mark, K0YES Ken, KD0WMO Steve, and KE0YKV Bill. Make one more call for radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters U through Z, uniform through Zulu. Please call now.
W0, Bravo Kilo Sierra, Barb in Wheat Ridge.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-in. W0BKS Barb. Move on down the alphabet, and radio amateurs whose call suffixes begin letters P through T, Papa through Tango. Please call now.
Kilo 0, Yankee Echo Sierra, Ken in Broomfield, no traffic.
Net Control, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome the following check-in. W0BKS Barb. Let's open up the entire alphabet. Radio amateurs, call suffixes. Begin letters A through Z, Alpha through Zulu. Please call now. All right, it'll be a chance for late check-ins a little bit later in the net. And at this time, I'd like to invite our club president, Jerry Howard, W0GB, to go through and cover club business. Go ahead, Jerry. The net is yours.
All right, Jim. Thanks for doing the net. Welcome, everybody. Not too much to bring up tonight. I think Jerome may have some information for us, but our next regular meeting will be June 16th, so put that on your calendar, and we'll have the program information out shortly. And the only other thing, I'd like to congratulate Alex, KS0E. He was our drawing winner on last Wednesday's regular meeting, so congratulations to Alex. And I don't believe I have anything else, so back to you, Jim, W0TV.
All right, thanks very much, Jerry. W0GB, this is K0TR. And let's see, K1DBC drone, you had traffic. Go ahead, the net is yours. K1DBC, this is K02R. Thanks for that, drone. And we look forward to that. Be coming up soon. Hopefully the weather will hang out there too, give us some good weather. I don't see anyone else that indicated they had traffic. This is the Denver Radio Club Net, W0TX, and this is K02R, serving as net control. Does anyone have any other comments, information, or business for the net? If so, please call now.
KE0RVZ.
KEZ-RVZ. Go ahead, John. That's yours.
Just a quick question. Can you repeat the address of Field Day, please?
Go ahead, K1DVC.
RBZ copies. Thank you very much. Back to net.
All right, KE0RBZ, K1DBC, this is K02R. Thanks for that, drone, and making another call. Is there anyone else have any other comments, information, or business for the net? If so, please call out. make one announcement here of just a verification that this coming Wednesday on May the 26th, we'll be supporting the Lakewood City siren test, and that test will go off at 11 a.m. We asked those who are supporting the siren test to be on site at 10:30 and check in, and hope all goes well in that case. It looks like we've got everything staffed up, so appreciate all the support. And as soon as we get done with that one, we'll start working on getting Wheat Ridge out of the way. Theirs is going to be on the 9th of June, so stand by. All right, make one more call. We have any other comments, information, or business for the net before I move on? All right, do we have any late check-ins? Please call now. I'll now review the next weekend's contest and upcoming Hamfest. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any Hamfest on the calendar yet, so hopefully here in the not too distant future we can see those starting to come about. We'll keep an eye out for those. And contest coming up this coming weekend, we'll have the Feld Health Sprint that's going to be on May 29th. Begins at 0 hours Zulu, goes through May 29th until 23:59 hours Zulu. That's on 160 through 6 meters. That is a digital contest. And next we have the CQ Worldwide WPX contest that begins on May 29th at 0 hours Zulu, goes through May 30th until 23:59 hours Zulu. That's on 160 through 10 meters, and that is a CW contest. A couple other announcements. The High Noon Net, they meet daily at 12 noon, where early check-ins begin at 11:30. They meet on a frequency of 7.240 megahertz, which is on a 40-meter band. And the Salvation Army Saturnet, they meet at 1500 hours Zulu, and that's 9 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. They meet Monday through Saturday on a frequency of 14.265 megahertz, which is on the 20-meter band. The Denver Radio Club maintains the following repeaters for use by all radio amateurs. The 147.330 megahertz with a positive offset, 145.490 megahertz with a negative offset, the 224.380 megahertz with a negative offset, the 449.350 megahertz with a negative offset, and 448.625 megahertz with a negative offset, and 447.825 megahertz with a negative offset. Our digital turbo repeater operating on Brandmeister on 446.7875 megahertz with a negative offset. And our C4 FM digital repeater on 449.775 megahertz with a negative offset. The 447.825 megahertz repeater is configured for narrowband FM, and that requires a digital coded squelch of 073. There are two repeaters on 147.330 megahertz. A repeater in Lakewood requires a 100 hertz PL tone, and the second repeater located east near Franktown requires a 131.8 hertz PL tone. We have a second repeater on the same frequency out east to improve coverage along the Front Range and into the canyons. However, having two repeaters on the same frequency with different frequency propagations, we ask that you monitor the frequency to assure as neither is in use prior to making your call. The 449.350 megahertz repeater provides wide area coverage, and this repeater hosts our Echolink station, W0TX node number 4140. And the 448.625 megahertz repeater is linked with the 145.490 megahertz repeater. The repeater on 449.775 is now a C4 FM digital-only repeater. Each repeater requires a 100 hertz PL tone for activation, except as noted, and each uses standard offsets. And for packet, we have the 145.050 megahertz gateway on 2 meters that is interconnected with the 14.105 megahertz gateway on 20 meters for packet QSO. And we have a 6-meter repeater on 53.09 megahertz with an input on 52.09 megahertz with the required 107.2 hertz PL tone. Your support of the Denver Radio Club is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to participate in any of the many club activities, please contact our club president, Jerry Vilhauer, W0GV. I'd like to thank everyone for checking into the Denver Radio Club Net tonight. Your support is greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a great week. 7-3. Tonight we had a total of 38 check-ins, and the Denver Radio Club Net is now closed at 9:01, and the repeater is available for regular use. This is K0TR, your net control station, and please stand by a moment while I return the PL tone to the repeater.
PL on.
And this is K0TR, and I am clear. Good night all.